What's up, you guys? Welcome to my haunted experiences. This is a channel where I talk about other people's haunted experiences in the most haunted places in the world, along as my own. So today's video is actually about the Colorado Stanley Hotel. That's right, but this is not somebody else's experience. This is my own experience. So I went to the Colorado Stanley Hotel on March 10th for March break. And I have to say, they're not lying when they say that place is haunted. We were in, I think, room 417. Room 417, I think. I'm not sure. I know for a fact we were on the 4th floor, though. So yeah, we were on the 4th floor. And rumor had it that if you're on the 4th floor, you're going to hear children's laughter. And I didn't believe any of this because I don't really believe in the paranormal. Like, yeah, Snapchat, when you're taking a Snapchat filter, like, stuff will pop up in the background, but that doesn't mean that your house is haunted. It's like, Colorado Stanley Hotel is actually haunted. It's made me sort of believe in the paranormal, even though I didn't believe in it when I went. When I went to the Colorado Stanley Hotel, it was like, oh my god. Throughout the night, there was, like, nail sounds bashing against the door. And then there would also be the sound of, what was it? Running down the hallway. And when I'd go to check, there would be nothing there. So I would be like, okay, maybe it was just somebody running down the hallway. Maybe somebody was just running down the hallway. I don't believe in this paranormal stuff. It can't be. No, it can't. And so then we went on the ghost tour, and they're like, yes, this place is very haunted. And I'm like, but I don't believe in the paranormal. So what made me start to believe in the paranormal was the Stanley Hotel. Like, it was throughout the night. I would wake up every hour of the night. So we went to bed around 12 o'clock because we wanted to go check out the concert hall and everything. And so when we came back, we went to bed at 12 o'clock. I wake up at 1:35, and I'm looking around the room like, oh my god, why would I wake up so early? Because I usually don't wake up until around 7 o'clock. So I got up, walked around the hotel a little bit, just like had my camera out, trying to take a couple pictures, and to see if I could get any orbs, because I kind of wanted to see if the orb thing was true, but I decided not to take any pictures because I didn't know if the sound of my camera was going to disturb any of the other guests staying at the Stanley Hotel. So I went back to my room and went back to bed around 1:45. Woke up 2:58. Was questioning why I was up that early. I didn't know. I walked around the room for a couple minutes, looked out the window, thought about a couple things, and then I said to myself, okay, I need to get back to bed. I leave tomorrow to go spend Colorado's 3 final days that I'm going to be there someplace else other than a haunted hotel. And so I go back to bed. Wake up 3:15 a.m. I was so confused on why I woke up so early. And I'm like looking around the room, and I swear I hear footsteps. Now, I just thought maybe it was my sister on her hands and knees, you know, crawling on the floor on her hands and knees, trying to make it sound like I could believe in the paranormal, because my sister is a big fan of the paranormal. And so I got up, I checked, and I realized that my sister is on the other bed. I'm like, okay, then who was walking around on the floor? Because my mom's down on another floor. She was down on floor 3 in a room, and me and my sister had to share a room on the 4th floor, and so we were sharing a room on the 4th floor. And I don't get how, but I swear I kept hearing footsteps. So I went back to bed around 3:20. Woke up again at 4:58. 4:58. I woke up at 2:58, went back to bed, woke up at 3:15, went back to bed around 3:20, woke up at 4:58. I don't understand. Like, I was so confused. I was like, why can't I sleep here? And then I heard the on the wall, and it just kept constantly going like this. It was weird. I was like, is there somebody in this hotel room? So I literally searched the hotel room for at least 5 minutes, making sure nobody was there. And so then I was like, maybe I'll just go downstairs and see if I can sleep in my mom's hotel room, because I'm getting scared of this 4th hotel room. And then I woke my sister Kendra up, and I was like, Kendra, were you crawling around on the floor earlier? Were you doing on the walls? And she was like, no, I've been asleep this whole time. And then I was like, oh, okay. Well, I've been waking up almost every hour of the night. And she's like, what time have you been waking up at? And I told her the 2 o'clock and the 3 o'clock time. And she was like, no, I was asleep both those times. You would know if I was awake. I'd be on my phone. And I was like, true that. She would be on her phone. So I go down to the 3rd floor and to my mom's room. She was in 3 something. I don't really remember, but she was in one of the floor 3 rooms. And so I went to tell her that our room was making weird noises and if her room was making weird noises. And she's like, no, my room was perfectly fine. I'm comfortable in my room. I haven't heard anything. And it was like now 5 o'clock. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to head back upstairs and go back to bed. So I went back to bed around 5:05. Woke up 5:37. And then I literally woke Kendra up, like, Kendra, I keep waking up. How are you not hearing this? And she was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with this room. And I literally went back to bed as soon as I spoke to my sister and said to myself, okay, just fall asleep. There's nothing wrong with this room. You do not believe in the paranormal. It can't be real. And so, as I was, trying to go back to bed, I wake up at 6 o'clock, thinking to myself, why can't I sleep? And then I quickly realized I heard children's laughter in the hallway. And I immediately thought to myself, it can't be real. So, when I went back to bed, I woke up around 7 o'clock. I was finally happy with the time I woke up around, because I usually wake up around 7. And so I gathered my stuff up quite quick, and I told my sister, Kendra, gather your stuff up. I want to leave so fast. So we went downstairs and got my mom. We had all our stuff with us. We packed it into our car. After we went to the front desk, gave back our keys, and paid. And so they were like, okay, I hope you had a great time here at the Stanley Hotel. I was like, yeah, we had a great time. I had a great time, couldn't sleep though, so that was great. And so I was like, I don't like going there. And then I told my sister and my mom, I'm never going back to that Colorado Stanley Hotel ever again for that exact reason. I hope you guys enjoyed my story, and there will be another story that'll probably come up around Wednesdays and Thursdays, usually the days I will post. So I hope you guys had a great time, and if you want your story to be heard, just submit it to my Instagram, My Haunted Experiences. Bye!